Hey up now then, what's up with it? How they doing? I'm doing alright, still, only just. Second vlog this week, well third one actually. First one I accidentally erased, had to do it all again, but there you go. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. It's, what time is it? It's 11:15, it's nearly midday, and here we are in middle of February. Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day, hope you've got loads of cards and love. Here we are, middle of February, and it's a balmy, about 12 degrees, it's quite warm, lovely blue skies, brilliant sunshine, and it's like, wow, February, middle of February. It's usually time for snow, blizzards, ice, freezing fog, sleet, freezing rain, and here we are, climate change or what, which ties in nicely to the second part of what I'm going to talk about in this vlog, which is kind of linked to climate change and young people's views. But first off, speaking of young people, about 4 years ago, here in UK, there were 3 young Muslim girls, born and bred in England, and without anyone knowing, they simply, without telling their parents or anybody, they simply got up, packed a backpack, and off they went, via Turkey to Syria to join IS. It quite shocked the nation, actually. People really didn't know what to think, what they're thinking of doing, 15-year-old and going off to join IS, terrorist organisation, responsible for murders and outrages the world over. Anyway, we're on news this morning that one of them, she's now 19, 9 months pregnant, she's lost 2 babies this year, and she's heavily pregnant, and she's turned up in a refugee camp in Syria, and she's spoken to a Times reporter, and they reported the fact that she wants to come home to have the baby, keep the baby safe. Well, that has absolutely divided opinion in this country, worse than Brexit, I think. Oh, sorry for swearing, the B word. It's really divided opinion. You've got the bleeding heart liberals that are saying, oh, let her in, let's look after her, and you've got the what I consider more to have their heads screwed on type of people thinking, hang on a minute, she was radicalised at 15, rushed off to join ISIS and get married to a IS fighter and have babies for the cause, and here she is, she wants to come back. Has she been de-radicalised? Doubt it very much. And I'm firmly in the camp of, hey up, let's be a little bit cautious here, because you don't spend 4 years with IS and then suddenly turn up in a refugee camp saying I want to come home. And the interview she gave, she was talking about, the Times reporter asked her if she'd seen any executions, and she said, no, I've not seen any executions, but I have seen heads piled in a bin that's been decapitated. And the reporter said, how did that affect you? She says, it didn't faze me one bit. So she's actually showing no emotion at the fact that she's seen severed heads in a basket. And she's not showing any emotion at all. All she wants is for a baby to be born in England on NHS and to be looked after. Well, I don't know. My initial reaction is to, hey up lady, you've made your bed, you lie in it now. If she does come home, she's going to be faced with being treated like an insurgent, like a terrorist. She's going to be interrogated by Home Office, by the Men in Black, whatever they call them. I don't mean Will Smith either. She's going to be interrogated, and she could even face criminal charges and end up in prison. So it's a tricky situation. Well, it is for her anyway. It's reported that one of the 3 girls that she came over with actually died, they think, in a Russian airstrike. So there's only 2 of them. We don't know what's happened to the other one. But she suddenly turned up in a refugee camp in Syria. So I don't know, make of it what you think. I'd like to know your opinions. You know, by all means, open comment section up and let me know what you think. Should she be allowed back in and taken under wing at British again? Or should she be told you've made your bed, lie in it, and you stay where you are? Like I said, opinion very much divided on this subject. Very much divided. So there you go. There's one off for me, which, I mean, my job prior to retirement were a youth worker working with young people, and that part of me wants to bring her back in and at the very least look after a baby. I mean, she comes back in and gets put in jail, she's going to lose child anyway. They're going to take it off her. Social services will take it off her. It's a, I don't know, delicate situation. Should I stay or should I go? Don't know. Like I say, the part of me that before I retired wants to nurture. The part of me now I have retired and I'm not particularly involved in that field of work, not so much nurture. You know, there's consequences to actions and you've got to face up to them. Hence you've made your bed, lie in it. I don't know. I'm like that at the moment. But like I say, let me know your views. I'd very much like to see which way my viewers are thinking. If I've still got any viewers. The vlog that I did yesterday is busily uploading. I've got a terrible internet connection here. It's going to take about 12 hours to upload. It's terrible, and it keeps kicking me off as well, so I don't know. I might get it uploaded by tomorrow night. Then there's this one to do. So anyway, just let me know what you think about that particular topic. The break here for a bit of B-roll, I think. Yeah. Blow my nose while I'm at it. The second part of this vlog is it's not going to be a short one. It's about another item I saw on news this morning. The top and bottom of it is school children going on strike for 2 hours every Friday to make people realise what they're doing to this planet, reference climate change. And it all started with one young girl. I think she was in, I can't remember now, one of the Scandinavian countries. And it all started when she stood on her own and went on strike. Stood outside a local government building and went on strike for 2 hours with a placard saying something like, time for looking at climate change seriously, kind of thing. And you've got to admire her principles, because the way the major industrial nations are performing, particularly America, with its policy on climate change. They've got a president that just does not believe in climate change. You know, how stupid can you get? It's just ignoring the evidence. However, that's another vlog. But if countries' leaders don't believe that climate change is happening, then it's a sorry state to be in. And you've got to admire these young people that are taking time out from their education. All right, it's only 2 hours, but the thing is, they're making a point. They're making a point that if we don't wake up and realise the seriousness of the situation we're in, we're going to lose this planet. We're going to lose this planet, or at the very least make it almost uninhabitable. And I saw one young girl, she got a poster that says, "There is no planet B." Well, there ain't, is there? If we ignore what's happening, I don't know, there might be a rush for science fiction films to come true and build a big starship and zot off to another planet. See how long it takes us to mess that one up. But I really admire these young people for doing what they are doing, and I wish them the best of luck. And they're saying, like, if we get detention, if we get kept behind after school and get detention, it's well worth it for a worthwhile cause. We've got to save the planet. So good luck to them. Anyway, that's about it for this one. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. I've got another 8 minutes recording time left, so that'll be about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna have to cut about 5 minutes of this off anyway. The one that I'm uploading now, I had to cut 10 minutes. I just went on and on and on wittering, but I managed it. It's a bit jumpy and a bit bitty. Editing's not very good, but I've been at it for over a year, so I'm just getting back into the swing of it. So thanks for watching anyway. Thank you for the 270 subscribers. If you do like what you've seen, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so that you know when I'm posting again. Okay, I bid you a fine good day, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.